First call that we're going to listen to involves Heavy D. He is a Jamaican-born rapper, record producer, and actor. He was also the leader of the Heavy D and the Boys group, which included G Wiz, Trouble T Roy, and DJ Eddie F. Let's listen to the call and I'll give you all the info after.
911. Hello, I need the ambulance. Where at? What address? What's the problem there? Yeah, he fainted. He has pneumonia and he fainted. Okay, is he breathing? I think so. Can you check and see if he's breathing? Yeah, I think he's breathing. Is he breathing? Yeah, he's breathing. Please call us. Ambulance right away. Stop yelling. Is he conscious? Is he awake? He's a little, no, he's unconscious. He's unconscious, okay. Please, bring the doctor, please, come now. Ma'am, we're on the way to help you. Hey, quick, call him. He's very bad. Ma'am, they're being dispatched now. How old is he? About 45. Okay. He has pneumonia and he fainted. Please come quick. Ma'am, I understand that. Help is on the way. I need you to make sure that he is breathing. Yes. Ma'am, we are on the way. I beg of you, come quickly. We need oxygen. Ma'am, we are on the way to help you. Are you in apartment 405? Yeah, I'm 405, but he's in 404. Please, I beg of you. Ma'am, I told you we have help on the way out there now. Is there a security code for the building? It's very critical. Is there a security code? Yes, there is security. What is it? Keep his heart like this. Keep his heart. Push his heart, a donkey. Is there a security code to get into the building? Yes, come in. There is people down. There's people downstairs? Yes. Okay, that's good. Quick. Ma'am, check and make sure that he's breathing okay. Yeah, he's not breathing. I'm trying to give him mouth to mouth. He's not breathing? No, hurry up. They're on the way out there now. Hurry up. All right, do you know how to do CPR? Yeah, they're doing it now. Hurry up, please. Ma'am, they're on the way. Let me know please. If he starts breathing on his own. Stay on the phone with me. Is he breathing now? Yeah, he's breathing a little. Come on. I have water here. Please, you have a lot. Don't give him a lot of water. Wash his face. Don't give him water. Don't give him anything. Don't give him water. No water. Hello. No water. Just look. No water. No hour. No hour. Are they coming now? Yes, they're on the way out there now. Is there someone in the front? Yeah, there is someone. I'm going to ring up. Okay. Bye. Yep. All right. Goodbye. Bye.
When EMTs get to the scene, it was unfortunately too late. He died right outside of his Beverly Hills home on November 8th of 2011. He was 44 years old. And according to the Los Angeles County Coroner's Office, his cause of death was a blood clot in his lung, but he also suffered from deep vein thrombosis and heart disease. The blood clot was most likely formed during a flight from London to LA. And the risk factors for deep vein thrombosis, or DVT, include long distance travel with little mobility, obesity, and the mobility from an acute illness or surgery. Initially, it was reported that the rapper suffered from pneumonia and that the illness may have played a part in his death. And a toxicology report found that he had cough syrup in the system, but it did not contribute to his death.
Yeah, so yesterday afternoon, apparently he had gone out shopping, came back to his condo where he lives, and was starting to walk up the stairs and just kind of was heaving, couldn't breathe. He was, I guess, one of his neighbors who was a designer saw him out there, came over, you know, was helping him, asking what's wrong. He just said, I can't breathe, and they ended up laying him down in the designer's lap, and they called 911, but just a sad day. You know, he was 44 years old. He had just performed at the Michael Jackson tribute concert over in London with LaToya Jackson, you know, and everyone said he looked like he was in great health, so we just don't know what happened. But there was a lot of outpouring, like you said, on Facebook, on Twitter yesterday, and as well as this morning.
Rest in peace to Heavy D, whose real name is Dwight Arrington Myers. He was one of the most influential rappers of the 90s. I mean, the song Now That We Found Love is one of my favorite songs of his. Unfortunately, I can't play it for you all because of copyright reasons. Anyway, he leaves behind a daughter that he had with Antonia Lofaso, who's a celebrity chef. Let's move on to the next call. This next one is about Ezra Miller. He is an actor and best known for playing Barry Allen as The Flash. Let's listen to the short 911 call that occurred in Hawaii.
I have Ezra Miller at my house right now. We have been offering our home to him, and he came into our room and is threatening us right now. He hit me in the head with a chair, and I'm gushing out.
So do you need medical attention?
No, I don't need medical assistance. I need the police here
now. So how old is he?
I don't know. He's in He's in his 30s. I'm 26.
Okay,
They're driving. If you see them on the road, they're leaving. They're trying to leave our premises right now. They're driving away in a gray car, a gray truck.
Okay, that's two different things. Is it a truck or is it a car?
It's a gray truck. And they are locally right now, they are located in Hilo as well. Ezra Miller is the person that is the one that was in our home. And he threw this chair at me. He assaulted me. He's in our home. And we have been here very nice to him. And he did this to us tonight.
So Ezra was attempting to flee the premises, but eventually was later booked for the attack on the anonymous woman. He was charged with second-degree assault. And according to police, Ezra became agitated when asked to leave the home and threw a chair at the victim, which left a half-inch cut on her forehead. Since he relocated to Hawaii sometime in 2022, there's been 10 911 calls involving Ezra. He's also been arrested 3 times for charges of disorderly conduct, assault, felony burglary, and is also facing accusations of grooming and running a cult. I did some digging into Ezra's accusations and what he's done, and let me just say that it does not look good. It seems like he's just a terrible person. There's also a lot of clips of him just being a complete a-hole, as well as police body cam footage of him being arrested. Anyway, let's move on to the next call. Dr. Maya Angelou. She is a poet, author, dancer, and civil rights activist. She's published 7 autobiographies, 3 books of essays, several books of poetry, and is credited with a list of plays, movies, and television shows spanning over 5 decades. Let's listen to the call involving Maya, which was made in her home in Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Emergency services.
Yes, I need an ambulance ASAP. It's for Dr. Maya Angelou.
What's going on there?
I think she has already paid, but I'm not sure. But she's not responding.
Okay, how old is she?
86.
Okay, she's unconscious right now.
Yes.
Okay, can you tell if she's breathing?
Yeah, I can't. I really can't.
Okay, can you?
I'm just so nervous.
I understand, ma'am. Can you get her on the floor on her back?
Huh?
Can you get her on the floor on her back?
Laying in the bed.
She's laying in the bed? Okay. Can you? Is there any way
I can't lift her.
You can't lift her? Okay. Is she laying on her back, or can you tell?
She's laying on her back.
She's laying on her back? Okay. We'll try to do CPR on her as best we can with her being on the bed. It's not going to be easy, but I'll talk you through it. Okay. Do you want to help her?
You know what? Right now, I just can't do it.
Okay. Ma'am, I can talk you through it. If you want me to, I'll be more than happy to talk you through it, okay? Is there anybody else there with you, or is it just you and her?
Just me and her.
Okay, I can talk you through it if you want me to, okay? It'd be best to try to help her some, okay?
Okay, let me go back here.
Okay.
Oh, I'm back. Listen.
Okay, I'm here.
She has said that she didn't want that.
Okay, does she actually have a DNR, a yellow paper with a stop sign on it?
You know, I don't know, because the one, I just sit with her at night, but the one that keeps have all her paperwork, she's on the way here now.
Okay.
And so but I know that I had, heard her say, and Miss Second say that she said that she did not want that. If something happened, just let her go.
Okay. Without that yellow paper, the actual DNR, we have to do something until they get there, okay? If the lady has it when she gets there, we can stop, but we need to try to do something until they get there, okay?
Okay.
When EMTs get to the property, she was unfortunately pronounced dead at the age of 86. The caretaker who made the 911 call did try and help Maya, but it was too late and there's nothing she could have done. She did have a DNR document, which is a do not resuscitate order, meaning that a person has decided not to have CPR attempted on them if their heart or breathing stops. The person who had that document wasn't there, so that's why the caretaker had to try and perform the CPR. And to my knowledge, they didn't do an autopsy, so it seems like she passed away of natural causes. The only info that I found is that she was in poor health and had canceled recent scheduled appearances.
I also had an opportunity to meet with Dr. Maya Angelou over the holidays. I tell you what, she just poured out her heart to us and said, hey, you know, why don't you guys come on over for Thanksgiving? And that just really showed us, you know, just the first opportunity we met her, she said, hey, you know, we need to expand our community. I'd love to get to know you, Talitha, and I'd love to get to know you, Craig, who's our photojournalist. And she invited us over for Thanksgiving. She did that every step of the way, every step of her life. That is what she did. I even spoke with her driver who told me, Talitha, man, that's exactly how Dr. Maya Angelou was with everyone, always welcoming people in and always wanting to be there for others in the community.
Rest in peace to Maya Angelou. She did amazing and great things. Let's move on to the next one. Nathan Griffith, not necessarily a celebrity, but a reality TV show guest, I suppose. But he's been in the MTV series Teen Mom 2 from 2013 to 2015. Let's listen to the two number one calls involving him and his sister, Heather.
What's going on with your brother, you said?
He's drinking again,
Okay.
being really aggressive. Like, I mean, the cops have had to come out here umpteen times. I just, like, he threatened me. I wouldn't be worried, but he threatened me. He said, well, guess who's not home? She's my husband's out of town.
Has anyone been hit, kicked, pushed, or shoved?
No, just threatened.
Just what?
Threatened.
How were you threatened exactly?
Because my brother...
What was the threat he made towards you? I don't want his history. I just want to know what the threat he made was tonight.
He said because my husband isn't home that I have a reason to be scared.
Okay.
And
Your brother, is he inside or outside the home?
Inside, and I'm not going to feel like that in my own home.
Okay. Does he live there, or was he visiting you?
But he'll never make me scared in my own home.
What's your name?
My name's Heather Mondragon.
Heather, does your brother live there, or is he just visiting?
He's visiting.
Okay. Your brother, is he inside or outside the home right now?
He's inside, and he's following me around with like a recorder. And
Heather, listen. Heather.
I need seriously help.
Heather.
Like, seriously.
Heather. Does anyone have a weapon or access to any weapons?
Nathan, please stop. Yes, he does. And please stop following me around. Nathan, please stop following me around. I'd like you to please get away from me, Nathan. Nathan, I would like you to please get away from me because you've made threats towards me, and I don't want you around me. After you've harmed other people, I don't want you around me.
Heather, can you go to a different part of the home?
He's like,
Heather,
can you help me?
Heather, I'm trying. I need you to stop talking to him.
Leave me alone.
Heather, stop.
Seriously,
Heather, listen to me. Stop talking with him. Just stop for like 5 minutes. Stop responding to him and respond to me, okay? Please. Are there any weapons other than kitchen knives in the home?
Nathan, I can't hear you because you keep scaring me.
Can you go to a different part of the home, Heather?
I'm trying to go to a different part of my home, but he keeps following me. Nathan, I'm trying to leave, and you're following me. I've tried to go outside. I've tried to go upstairs. I just want him out of my home, please. Here, he's just like crazy.
I'm trying to help you, ma'am.
Nathan, if you want to
ma'am.
tell him about this,
Heather. Heather.
Shut your mouth.
Heather. Stop talking to him. Stop telling him anything, okay? You can't force anyone to shut their mouth. Just stop. Just stop talking to him, okay? Please listen to me. I'm trying to help you. You're making it a little bit more difficult by keep going back and forth with him, all right? Just stop going back and forth, okay?
Yeah, I still police. Like, you guys told me I'd be okay in my...
I'm sorry, it's hard to understand. Do you police, fire, medical?
Please.
What's the address? What's your name?
You told me I'd be okay, and you hung up with me.
What is your name?
Kill me. It's Heather Mondragon.
Okay, has anything changed since you last called?
Yeah, you tried to kill me. I'm hurt.
I'm saying, has anything changed since you last called? What exactly happened?
Yeah, he tried to kill me. He strangled me. He tried to kill me.
Do you need medical attention?
I don't know.
Ma'am, do you want medical attention, yes or no?
No.
You need to let me know so I can advise them or not.
I don't know. I just probably need the police. I'm a nurse. I can take care of myself.
Okay, how long ago did he strangle you?
Not even 5 minutes ago, as long as I've been
Where is he now?
He fled the scene.
Okay, which way did he go?
I don't even know.
Okay, did he leave on foot or in a vehicle?
In his vehicle.
Okay, what color is his car?
It's tan.
What's the make and the model?
It's a 2022 Acura CTLX, whatever.
CTLX?
Yeah, it's
you know
it's an Acura.
If it's a 4-door or 2-door?
The 4-door.
Do you know the license plate?
No, they're Florida. Oh yeah, it's something Blessed. It's Florida plates.
The Blessed is spelled out?
Yeah, like USA Blessed, like Florida plates.
USA Blessed, all spelled out?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, if anything changes, just call us back to let us know. We'll have an officer out to you, okay?
Great, thanks.
So when police get to the scene, he was immediately arrested and charged with domestic battery by strangulation. An automatic temporary restraining order was also put into place to protect her from Nathan. And this is what Heather said about the incident.
He came across the kitchen and he started doing what he does to all women. He started choking me. Finally, when he stopped choking me for like the 5th time, I put my knees to my chest as best as I could and kicked him across the room and ran out the door.
She also said that at first, she didn't want him to be arrested, but hoped the law enforcement could let Veterans Affairs take him. Nathan is a former Marine and struggles with PTSD. Also, it's not the first time that he's been arrested. On February 24th of 2023, he was arrested for the same reason and received the same charges. The report stated that he had attacked a girlfriend at the time, and police allegedly arrested him after bruises began to develop on her neck. But yeah, as you can see here, he's been in trouble with the law a handful of times. And Nathan also used to be a model. And Janelle Evans, who's also part of the Teen Mom reality TV show, met Nathan on Tinder and had a child together in June of 2014. They got engaged in January 2015, but broke it off by summer. One more thing that I forgot to mention is that in 2020, Nathan was accused of stalking a woman, who was later awarded a temporary restraining order against him. This man is unhinged for sure. I also remember covering an I'm a Mom call from Janelle Evans back in July of 2020, and I recall that there's just so much drama involved with everyone that's been on that show. There's just a lot of, I don't know, I guess a lot of tea, I guess you can call it. But hey, I wish them all the best and hope that they have great lives ahead of them. Anyway, let's move on to the next call. So this one, oddly enough, is about Barack Obama's personal chef. Let's listen to the call and I'll give you all the info after.
911, the sign's recorded. Where is your emergency?
We have a male drowning in the back of the property right now. We have our rescue swimmers. They're attempting to go out there right now.
What's your phone number that you called in on? What's the best access?
Swimmer and an agent driving down there right now to get on the boat. Someone came running up to our back post saying that a gentleman, it's just a guest of the house, is out there drowning. So right now our rescue swimmer's going out there.
You said you guys have boat access, so what do you guys need? Do you need an ambulance or do you need water rescue as well?
They didn't advise right now. I would say at least an ambulance, and I don't know if what they're doing in the back of the property right now. I know we have our rescue swimmer who's getting the boat right now. I would say at least an ambulance. I don't know what the lead time is.
All right, I'll send the ambulance over, and I'll contact the fire chief and see where he wants to go, the duty chief, and see if he wants to drop the boat in there.
And I don't know if you have like a better number for me to call you back if we get them out of the water, and I can give you another situation report. They're not passing anything over the radio right now.
Yeah, I can give you that if you'd like.
Yeah, go ahead. We'll have our gate open, and we'll send the ambulance down to the front of the house, and I'll call you back once I hear about once they give a status report down by the water.
Mm-hmm. And do you know if it's a male or a female? Just
it's a male, 40. 40.
All right, male. All right, I will. I'll start sending everyone out there. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you. Take care.
Sheriff's Office communications.
So our rescue swimmers aren't able to locate the gentleman that was reported drowning. So they're out in the water right now. But as of now, they don't know where he is.
Okay. So they're unable to locate the party right now?
Correct.
Okay. Do you have any description of what he was wearing?
Do we know what he was wearing, Nick? Give me a second. Stand by, I'll let you know in a second.
Okay.
Hat and paddleboard.
Yeah, so he's wearing all black. He's on a paddleboard. He's a 40-ish-year-old black gentleman, regular build. And we have our rescue swimmers on a boat in the area right now.
Okay. And they haven't located the paddleboard either.
1 second. Payne from Command Post. Have you located the paddleboard? Copy. Thank you. All right. So they have the paddleboard and his hat.
Okay, but not him. And do we know if he was wearing a life vest?
I don't think.
Sorry to ask.
Hey, Command Post. Can you advise if he was wearing a life vest?
Hold on,
Copy. Thank you. That's a negative. He was not wearing a life vest.
No life vest.
No.
Okay. All right. I have Bravo 2 B2 fire attack. All right, so we have everybody on the way over there now to meet with you guys and gather their resources. I'm going to give the responding fire chief the update just so they know exactly what they're working with.
Understood. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye.
The person who made that 911 call is a Secret Service agent named Dave. And as you just heard, Dave said rescuers were out in the water and found his paddleboard and his hat, but not the chef. Turns out he was found the next morning, about 100 feet from the shore and 8 feet underwater in the pond, a large coastal pool connected to the Atlantic. So how did this happen? How did he drown? Well, according to reports, the chef, Tafari Campbell, went out with his paddleboard in the waters off the former president's Martha Vineyard estate. An anonymous individual who was also paddleboarding witnessed that Tafari fell and was drowning and alerted command post. It is also believed that the former president arrived on the scene minutes after the 911 calls were made. And this is what police said about the drowning. Campbell's death is not suspicious, and he had no external trauma or injuries when he was recovered from the pond. And this is what the medical examiner said. His cause of death was determined to be an accidental drowning, submersion in a body of water to be the blame. Tafari Campbell was 45 years old and had previously worked as a chef at the White House, beginning under President George W. Bush and staying through Obama's 2 terms. After that, the Obamas asked him to leave the White House to be their personal chef. And in a statement, the Obamas said this about Tafari.
Worked at the White House as a sous chef, and in this official video was seen working on brewing an official beer for 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Now, President Obama offered Campbell a job to work for his family when he was leaving the White House, and Campbell took it. In a statement tonight, President Obama said, Tafari was a beloved part of our family. When we first met him, he was a talented sous chef at the White House, creative and passionate about food and its ability to bring people together. In the years that followed, we got to know him as a warm, fun, extraordinarily kind person who made all of our lives a little bit brighter. By the way, the Obamas were not at the home at the time. Tafari Campbell was married with twin boys.
Yeah, this whole case was a bit odd. I don't know, give me your thoughts about this case in the comments, and rest in peace to Tafari Campbell. Let's move on to the next one. This next celebrity that calls 911 is Usher, who is a singer and has won a Grammys. He's also been around for like ever, so I'm sure that you know who he is. Anyway, let's listen to the call that he made from inside his home in Georgia.
Check on 911. What's the address of the emergency? Okay, I could barely hear you.
I have a trespasser at my front door.
Okay, someone. Okay, the person inside your home, do you know who they are?
No, not inside my house. They're at my front door.
They're at your front door?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you give me a description of them?
On my property, my address.
I can't get your address. Can you give me a description of the person in your yard, at your front door?
Personally, ma'am. They came earlier to my house and was escorted off of my property. They've come back, and now it's at my front door.
Okay, can you tell if it's a male or a female? Okay, did she tell you her name?
Ma'am, I don't know this woman.
Okay, that's fine. And how long has she been there?
I looked at, she rang my doorbell.
Okay, but do you know how long she's been there?
Probably, as long as she rang the doorbell. I mean, who knows? She could have been standing out there for a long time, across the street, or whatever may have been. But she's standing at my front door.
Okay. And your name, sir? Hello?
Yes.
And what's your name?
My name.
Okay. And do you see any suspicious vehicles or people? Or other people inside the neighborhood?
No, ma'am. I don't see anybody else.
Okay. I'm going to stay on the phone to you till the officer arrives. Just let me know if anything changes.
Two children in this home. There's 3 adults in the house. And this young lady apparently was a bit delusional. She came to my house earlier today and rang the doorbell and was oddly let into my home. However, once they realized this was not a woman who anyone knew, she was asked to leave the house. I was not home.
Okay, do you have a gate around your home?
Yes.
Okay, is there
a gated community? It's a gated community somehow.
Is there a gate code for the officer to get in?
Gate code?
Yes.
I live in a gated community.
Okay.
With a guard, somehow she, I don't know, got into the, somehow got into the community. I don't know how she got in.
And did you be with the officer earlier when he came out the last time, or?
I was not with the officer, ma'am. I wasn't here.
Okay, that's fine. Well, just let me know if anything changes. I'll remain on the phone with you.
All right, cool.
Okay, and are there supposed to be any vehicles in your front yard or anything like that?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Hold on a second, okay?
And is she still knocking right now?
She's sitting in my front door.
Okay. Okay, I do have 2 officers en route to you. One is coming from... Okay, you still hear her at the door?
Don't hear her. I can see her. I have cameras at my home. door.
Okay.
She's just sitting there. I don't know how long she's going to be there. They asked her to leave the premises today, and she did, of course.
Well, there's a unit turning to the neighborhood right now. There's an officer turning to the neighborhood right now.
Okay.
What'd you say? She's talking on her phone.
I think that she's plugged up some device or something to my house, and it's charging her like iPad or something like that.
Okay.
There's a plug to my front door. She's sitting at my front door. She's obviously a fan of some sort.
Okay. Okay, it should be an officer on scene right now.
She's a little delusional. There was an officer that came here earlier today and asked this lady to leave my home.
Oh. Okay, and do you see the officer outside right now?
I'm sorry?
Do you see the officer outside? He should be in front of your home right now.
She's walking toward the house.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the line. He'll probably just most likely ring your doorbell when he's ready to speak with you.
When police arrived, they found the woman sitting by the door using an iPad. She was apprehended and taken to jail. And according to the police report, the woman was given a criminal trespass warning the previous day when she was first spotted on Usher's property. The report also stated that the woman said that she is the wife of Usher and that he makes all of her decisions. The trespasser was taken to a hospital for a mental and physical evaluation. And that's about all the info that I could find on this case.
TMZ says the woman, identified as Darshell Jones Rakeshaw, thinks she's Usher's wife. She was arrested June 24th after the R&B star called 911. Police reportedly found her sitting on his front porch, her iPad plugged in, her second trip to his house that day.
I am in love with this Raymond.
In this rant posted on YouTube, Rakestraw says Usher invited her to his house and that he often calls her to complain about ankle pain and headaches, something the singer denies.
That person believes that they have a relationship with the celebrity, that the celebrity wants them around, and it can grow to be dangerous if there are other people around the celebrities. They may go after other people in order to get rid of the competition.
But yeah, I can see how this could be really frightening, and this could have gone sideways real quick. My question is though, how did she get past security twice? That's crazy. Anyway, let's move on to the next call. Scottie Pippen, an American basketball player who's won 6 NBA titles in the 90s with the Chicago Bulls. He was also inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame by his former teammate Michael Jordan. Let's listen to the 2 911 calls that included him and his now ex-wife, Larsa.
911, what is your emergency?
I'll come over here, please.
Hello, what's your emergency, ma'am?
My husband's gotten crazy again with me.
What's your address, ma'am? Okay, ma'am, and your name? Okay, one more time, ma'am. Okay, and what city are you in, ma'am?
Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, and what do you mean your husband's gotten crazy with you again?
He's breaking things, he's just scaring me.
And where is he now?
Just left the room because I called you, I don't know.
Okay, your husband's white, black, or Hispanic?
Black.
And his name? And the last name, I'm sorry? Okay, and are there any injuries, ma'am? Ma'am?
No.
You're not injured?
No.
And how long ago did this happen?
A minute ago.
I'm sorry, you said 1 minute?
Yeah.
And what color shirt is he wearing?
Blue.
A blue shirt, what color pants?
I don't know.
And what part of the home are you in?
Master bedroom.
Master. Are there any weapons involved?
No.
Okay, ma'am. I will get the units out there for you, okay? They're en route. Hello?
911, what is your emergency?
Can you send someone over here? My husband's being really aggressive with me.
What's the address of the incident? Hello? Is it verbal or physical, ma'am? Hello?
Yeah.
Is it verbal or physical?
Verbal.
What's the address of the incident?
There's no incident, ma'am. Can you talk to this lady?
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
What's the address of the incident?
I'm done with you.
What city?
No, just cancel it. Just cancel it.
Are you sure, ma'am?
Yeah, just cancel it.
Okay, ma'am. Because of the severity of the incident, I already have the call in, and they may still respond out, okay?
So according to reports, the calls were made weeks before Scotty filed for divorce from his wife of 19 years, with whom he has 4 kids with. And when police responded to the first call, they saw Larsa sitting in a car. She assured them that the fight between her and Scotty, while heated, never turned physical.
This morning, the breakup of the nearly 20-year marriage between NBA legend Scottie Pippen and his wife Larsa heating up. In these newly released 911 calls, Larsa is heard calling police last month after an argument with her husband. Scotty joining the conversation. Larsa eventually tells police not to come after all. Then, 3 days later, another call. 2 weeks after the 911 calls were made, Scotty filed for divorce.
Now, I couldn't find much information on why they were getting a divorce or what actually happened between the two. But the divorce was finalized in January 2022. They agreed to joint physical and legal custody of their 2 minor kids. One more thing that I did find, which I guess you can call it T, is that Larsa is now dating Marcus Jordan, who is Michael Jordan's son. And I find it odd because Scotty and Jordan, well, I wouldn't say they're the best of friends, but they have so much history together and stuff, you know? And according to the Today Show, Marcus Jordan says an engagement with girlfriend Larsa Pippen is in the works. Larsa, who is 49, and Marcus, who is 32, also have a podcast together called Separation Anxiety, in which they do talk about their age gap and other topics. Larsa is also on a reality TV show called The Real Housewives of Miami. I don't know if she's still on it. Didn't bother to look because that's all the tea that I could handle. Anyway, no one physically hurt anyone here, so I wish them all nothing but the best. Let's move on to the next call. Henry Ruggs. Now, he's not by all means a celebrity, but he was somewhat popular when he played football for the University of Alabama. He also made it to the NFL, where he played 2 seasons with the Raiders. Let's listen to the call that involves Henry and someone else.
911 emergency, Peralta 17124. Do you need police, fire, or medical?
Fire, medical, bad accident.
Where at, sir?
Rainbow Spring Valley South.
Okay, were you involved?
No, I live in the house on the street. There's a lady screaming for help in a Lamborghini. She's trapped. And there's a vehicle on fire.
I need medical 4646. Someone get me FD 4646. Number 4646 FD. Is it just a Lamborghini involved, or is it?
No, there's another vehicle on the Muller Road that's in flames.
So 2 cars are on fire?
No, 1 car on fire. Lamborghini is up on the curb.
The Lamborghini is the one on the curb, not on fire?
Correct.
Okay, but there's someone trapped in the Lamborghini, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And the vehicle that's on fire, what kind of car is that?
It looks a silver SUV, 4-door sedan. It doesn't look like anyone's in that vehicle.
Are they? You said they were headed southbound on Rainbow?
No, they're headed northbound, it looks like, on Rainbow.
Okay.
Well, the vehicles are in the northbound lane. I don't know where the collision took place. It looks like it's all in the northbound lane coming from Tropicana.
Okay. You said it doesn't look like anyone's in that car that's on fire?
No. I know. Someone's got like a little fire extinguisher that's putting out the fire. I thought I heard a dog yelping, but I wasn't sure if maybe that was my dog or something. It looks like one of the people pulled from the Lamborghini is unconscious. There is a security patrol car that's helping assist them.
They said someone just got pulled out of the Lamborghini. And you said you don't know if that person is conscious?
I have no clue. I know the lady screaming at him, talked to him and whatnot, but I'm not sure.
How many people are you seeing out there, sir?
So I'm seeing 2 from the Lamborghini. I'm going to say 1 from the SUV. He seems to be the one who's yelling and cursing. There's a couple other people walking around and 1 security guard.
So you're not near them, correct?
No, I'm...
Yeah, you're just looking from your home. You live, like, nearby?
Right. No,
Okay.
I'm from my backyard. It looks like it might have been 3 people from the Lamborghini.
Okay.
I want to say the Lamborghini was probably speeding. I mean, I heard loud
collision.
Revving, loud noises, and then a big collision.
Okay. We've got several officers on the way in the fire department as well.
Okay.
In the meantime, is there still a vehicle on fire, or has it been extinguished?
No, it's still on fire, and it's popping.
It's what now?
It's popping. Like,
popping?
Stuff is exploding from it.
Okay.
It still looks like the gentleman that got pulled out of the Lamborghini is possibly conscious. They're kind of moving their head, sitting up, but not fully there, it looks like.
Hey, could you tell at all, based on what you're seeing, if anyone is drunk, high, or has a weapon, or you can't tell?
It doesn't look like anyone has a weapon. Possibly the people from the Lamborghini under the influence.
What color is the Lamborghini?
Looks to be a dark army green.
And it pops, like, drinking liquor or drug use? Or
honestly, I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. And based on what you can see from your home, sir, any idea if anyone has any significant trauma that you can see? Any bleeding?
Just the one person.
Okay.
Who's being pulled from the vehicle, and then there's another lady sitting next to her. I got 2 squad cars pulling up now.
Okay, good. All right. What was your name, sir? All right. Thanks so much, sir. So you heard it only, and then you looked out your backyard and saw what happened?
Correct.
All right. Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Have a good night. Thank you.
You as well. Bye.
The aftermath of what happened here is extremely sad and extremely aggravating at the same time. Let me tell you why. So when police and firefighters get to the scene, they see a Toyota RAV4 engulfed in flames, as well as the Corvette that Ruggs was driving. Let's take a look.
Hey, let me do something. I don't know if someone's going to be there. Okay.
So police officers rapidly get medics and block the roads with yellow tape, and firefighters eventually put out the fire.
Let me get tape, fucking block this intersection real quick. Yeah. Hey, we got medical coming up, okay? He needs medical, right? Hold on.
Unfortunately, a woman and her dog were inside that RAV4. 23-year-old Tina Tintor and her dog Max. They were both pronounced dead on scene. So 911 dispatchers were receiving conflicting information about the incident, meaning they weren't sure if someone was inside that RAV4. And according to reports, a Metropolitan Police Department dispatcher initially relayed to a dispatcher for the Clark County Fire Department that
it doesn't appear that anybody is inside the car that's on fire.
And in a follow-up call, the same police dispatcher provided the following update.
Hey, it's Metro. For the accident on Rainbow and Spring Valley, the vehicle that's on fire, my person believes there might be somebody inside the vehicle.
A firefighter also chimed in and said this.
Just want to make sure that you guys copy that there might be someone still inside the vehicle that's on fire.
Those exchanges were among roughly 10 minutes of the fire department's 911 calls from the morning of the incident. And at one point, officials believed that there were 2 fatalities in the crash. 2 419s, which is code for dead bodies. They were also unaware that there was an NFL player involved, and they thought that the other vehicle was a Lamborghini. And the reason that journalists brought this up in this case is because every single piece of information is vital, especially when someone's life is involved, and the right information could save a person's life. But ultimately, as they put out the fire, that's when they confirmed the death of Tina and Max. You can also hear an officer saying the following.
Is it what?
There were 2 people inside?
No, so apparently he's telling me it's going to be 1 person and a dog.
A dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
The dog is going to be in the rear and the person is going to be in the front. That's sad. If we would have been here maybe a couple minutes earlier, we would have been able to get him out.
No, it would be such a fire.
And according to the coroner's office,
Tina's death were inhalation of products of combustion, fractures of the nasal bones, right-sided ribs and left forearm, and a left hemothorax. A hemothorax is a collection of blood in the space between the chest wall and the lung.
You know what breaks my heart too is that when that man made that 911 call, he said that he heard a dog yelping, which was most likely Max. Man, I can't even imagine what the both were feeling or going through at that moment. But anyway, now let's go all the way to the beginning of how this incident transpired. Ruggs spent several hours drinking at his sports entertainment site and golfing venue, then a few more hours at a friend's house. He then left with his fiancée, Kiara, the mother of his daughter, and headed home. And Tina and Max were on the way to pick up their parents from work. Eventually, both parties collide on Rainbow Boulevard at 3:32 a.m. and resulting in the death of Tina and Max. This man had a blood alcohol level of 0.16%, which is twice the legal limit in Nevada, and driving at 156 miles per hour in a 45 mile per hour zone. That is so fast and reckless and negligent. Like, if you want to drive that fast, go to a racetrack. What are you doing? He also had a loaded weapon on the floor of his vehicle. So Ruggs and Kiara suffered minor injuries, of course. And this is the part that really pisses me off. Check this out. So Ruggs posted a $150,000 bail to be released from jail after leaving the hospital. He remained in his $1.1 million mansion under house arrest for about 1.5 years. However, with really strict conditions. The conditions were electronic monitoring, alcohol checks, and attending a gym for physical training twice a week. So he was just hanging out in his mansion until awaiting trial. But nah, a trial didn't even happen. Let me tell you why. On May 10th of 2023, he shows up to court and pleads guilty right off the rip. He pleaded guilty to 1 count of driving under the influence of alcohol and or controlled or prohibited substance resulting in death, and 1 count of misdemeanor vehicular manslaughter. He must be getting life in prison for sure, right? Well, his attorneys, David and Richard, said this.
He will avoid trial and is expected to be sentenced on August 9th, 2023 to 3 to 10 years in state prison under terms of his plea deal with prosecutors. The minimum 3-year sentence cannot be reduced by converting the 1.5 years that he has spent on house arrest to time already served.
Like you just heard, they made a plea deal. And we're not done yet. Ruggs' attorneys also said this, that the plea agreement is a first step forward toward a fair resolution to this matter and closure for all parties involved. Closure. And under this plea agreement, other charges against Ruggs were also dismissed, including felony reckless driving, driving under the influence causing substantial injury to Quiana, and a misdemeanor gun charge stemming from the discovery by police of a loaded handgun and its demolished Corvette. Then the Clark County District Attorney's Office stepped in and said,
"We agreed to a plea deal because there was a legitimate concern that the court would have suppressed the result of the blood draw, and prosecutors could have lost the felony DUI charge, the most serious charge Ruggs faced."
Okay, now let's fast forward to August 9th and see what happened, because this doesn't seem right. 3 to 10 years for killing an innocent woman and her dog. August 9th, 2023. Judge Jennifer Schwartz chose to follow the plea agreement and sentenced Ruggs to from 36 to 120 months in prison for the first count and 6 months in prison for the second count. The sentences are being served concurrently. 3 to 10 years. That is it. This man should be rotting in prison.
Here's a chilling foreshadowing of Ruggs driving. A video obtained by the Review Journal, which shows Ruggs and his girlfriend speeding in broad daylight back in 2020. Before we show you this video, here's some background info on it. In September of 2020, Ruggs' girlfriend, who goes by Rudy Washington, recorded this video on her cell phone, then posted it on her YouTube channel called The Ruprint. The video was entitled Wild Out Wednesdays. Ruggs' car in that video appears to be the same 2020 Chevy Corvette Stingray involved in Tuesday's fiery crash.
Oh, don't do it.
Wait, I zoomed in. Wow. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Take me back to the house. Take me back to... I dropped my phone. Turn it down. You laughing off for real?
Oh, okay then. So when I do that, I can change with the knob. Okay.
Don't try stuff with me in here.
Just... I'm not trying stuff.
Take me back to the house. Take me back to the house.
As for Tuesday's crash, police say Ruggs was driving impaired, traveling at 156 miles per hour. That his blood alcohol level was more than twice the legal limit. Clark County property records show Ruggs and the victim, Tina Tintor, lived about 3 miles apart from each other.
Ruggs did apologize and whatnot. You can pause it if you want to read what he said, but this is what Tina's family said.
No sentence will ever bring Tina and Max back, but we hope that everyone learns from this preventable incident so that no other families suffer like we do. We appreciate the efforts of the District Attorney's Office to overcome the issues caused by the initial investigation, and we look forward to putting this behind us so that we can focus on honoring the memories of Tina and Max.
But yeah, give me your thoughts on this case. Yeah, I don't know. Let's move on to the last one. This last one is about the legend, Biggie Smalls, one of the greatest rappers to walk this earth. I mean, I still listen to this man's music. Anyway, let's listen to the call, which, by the way, it doesn't have the best audio quality, but it was the best that I could do. It also happened on March 9th, 1997 in Los Angeles, California.
911, what are we reporting? Yeah, we need an ambulance on Fairfax and Wilshire. Please, Los Angeles. We have a man shot. We have a man shot.
Wilshire Boulevard?
Okay, hold on. I'll get right on the corner, Wilshire and Fairfax. Yeah, we need Wilshire and Fairfax. What? We're man shot in our car right now. We're in the car right now. We're going to the hospital. I don't know. Take the body of a shot in your car? No. See the sun eyes are closest. We're on Cochran right now. We're going to have to go west, are we?
Did a fire engine or anybody just pass you?
Listen, yo, you gotta go back. You gotta turn around, Jimmy. You're going the wrong way. Hey, yo, what the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? What's wrong? What you doing? I don't. Lady. I'll be right now. You want that? Oh. You want your friend to leave with you? Let's see the time.
Okay, sir, how many people are hurt?
It's one shot. Okay. They drove up next to us and just shot us the car on the passenger side.
Okay.
Make a left, man. Man, you hear me, baby? Yo, just go ahead, man. Go straight, yo.
Biggie did make it to the hospital, but unfortunately was pronounced dead at 1:15 a.m. He was 24 years old. So the incident happened while Biggie was sitting on the passenger side of a GMC Suburban. They were stopped at a red light on the corner of Wilshire Boulevard and South Fairfax Avenue when an Impala SS stopped next to Biggie's vehicle and fired multiple shots, hitting Biggie 4 times. To this day, they haven't arrested anyone. I mean, there's rumors that maybe Suge Knight did it because of Tupac's murder that happened just a year prior. Tupac and Biggie also had beef back in those days. Well, ultimately it was this East Coast, West Coast hip-hop feud between a lot of rappers and just a lot of people, and I'm not gonna get into it because then we'll be here all day. But oddly enough, they did arrest Tupac's killer 27 years later, Dwayne Keith Davis. Hopefully they arrest Biggie's as well. Anywho, that's the video. Thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully you had a great holiday, and I'll see you guys soon. Stay kind, pass it around, and yeah, I think that is it. Love you all. Bye.